That feels like something a liberal would say, Jam. Like trying not to be sexist, but fumbling things. Hi Vanna, I should be finished. It's been quite a while since I last streamed 4 hours, I think. Well, ignoring the 2-month gap where I didn't stream at all. But, you know. Yes. So you asked how it was writing for someone. It was very nice. They were very, like, pleasant and cooperative, and such during the process, and I asked them many much questions. And it was gratifying writing something that would get them all flustered gay, and then they got all flustered gay. Vem on that. Add that to the list. It was also like an interesting tone practice thing, because my second short story ever, which you've never read, I don't think I've sent it to anyone since I initially wrote it, back in September 2021. Although, I think I sent it to Jam recently. Whatever. Yeah, my second story ever had some tonal stuff that I just never did again. And this story, like, it was some silly stuff and character writing that I've been so far away from since writing that, because I tend to have a specific sort of tone in my stories, which does not veer into that kind of silliness at all. But the client person wanted it to be a bit silly in that regard. I'm not going up there again. I hate that. It just makes this level even worse. Yeah, so the client wanted some silliness, and it was difficult for me to incorporate some of that, and I still don't think that I actually did very well, because while it's in there, it's less like, it's not that prominent, I guess, when it maybe should have been slightly more prominent. And like, they don't have any problem with that. They were very malleable on the scenario and stuff. Though I didn't take much advantage of that. I tried to actually fulfill what they asked for. But they said they would be fine with me vetoing stuff or whatever. So I think the tone was one of those things where it was just like not quite what they asked for, but there was silliness in there, and also like they got what they asked for. They also were commissioning me, so on some level they probably expected the sort of more straightforward earnestness that I always write, it would seem. Anyway, my point in talking about this is that bleh. It was interesting to try and incorporate that kind of tonal stuff after having not done it for so long in my fiction. And And I think I want to get a little more experimental with that stuff going forward. I don't know when I'm next going to get an idea for a personal project story thing where I could actually try that out more, but I would like to. I think I've written the kind of vaguely somber / melancholic Fats arc. Eventually at the end, I'm fat and happy thing. I think I've written that enough to where maybe I'm good without doing that for a while. Maybe it's gotten a little boring. Yeah, so it was interesting in that regard. It's also just cool writing for someone and kind of getting direct feedback and thoughts in that sense. And I would very much like to do it again. I should maybe start focusing on this. I'm a little wary too, though, because I don't want to, like, start really focusing and then be like, oh god, I'm on good pace, time to panic. Also, what prompted that corner thing? I don't remember what might have happened when you said that. When I first read the message, I wasn't sure as well, so this isn't just that I took a while and forgot. Moving up the wall. I see. Oh, probably while jumping back and forth in a corner, I would assume. Yeah, okay. That happens a few times. In the routes I use, at least. Okay, I didn't think I would ledge grab there because my angle was sloppy on the first wall jump. No, yeah, I should focus. Less talking starting now. For the remainder of the run. This next level sucks. Bye, Jam. And everyone. I executed it fairly well. I did an extra wall jump there when I shouldn't have. Doesn't matter too much, but oops. That's good enough for me. Alright, final 5 levels in a moment here, which are the hardest of the run. I'm not confident that I'll get through them, because, like, I'm a little out of it, and they're very difficult, but we'll see. That's okay. Probably. But that wasn't okay. It still could. You would not believe what my heart is doing right now. That was really rough at the end. I almost lost. Jesus Christ. I knew it was gonna happen sometime, but after 3.5 hours of Star Revenge, this is not what I expected it. Okay. Wow, that's just 19 seconds away from... Wow. I did not play it perfectly, but like I'm done with this game. Or at least I'm done going for PBs. I was already like 30 seconds ahead of back. Okay.